The Center for Disease Control in 2011 reported that 329,797 babies were born in that year. Did you know that all 329,797 babies were born to teenagers whose ages range from 15 to 19 years of age? In order to ensure that our teens have the right knowledge about sex, we need to make sure that sex education is taught in the homes rather than the school system. Why should sex education be taught in schools? That some argue. According to DeMio, a writer from NSNBC.com, sharing medically accurate, age-appropriate info with children by the time they are young helps them to be healthy sexual beings. Although I do agree that sex should be taught to children, it is when and where and how it should be taught that should be in the choice of the parent. The type of sex education programs in school vary from abstinence only, abstinence plus education, and comprehensive education. Abstinence plus education is where mainly they're taught safe sex. The safest sex is no sex. So they're taught not to have sex at all. Abstinence plus education is where the main goal is abstinence. Usually in this type of abstinence plus education, they are taught to sign a waiver stating that they pledge to be abstinent until marriage. And one reason this is bad is because it can cause shame on the children that are already engaging in sex. And seeing how reports in 2009 showed that 46% of all high school students are already having sex, this could be a huge issue. The comprehensive education allows our children to have access to too much information on sex, which in regards could show them or make them to believe that sex is okay in high school. As you can see, there are major flaws in the types of sex education taught in our school system. Now we're going to look why sex education should be taught in your home. Maslow from MSNBC.com says, in schools, others are taught how to put condoms on bananas in preparation for the real thing. Do you think the right solution is teaching our kids how to put condoms on bananas or not teaching them any information at all? I feel like those are two extremes which could definitely be avoided if they're taught at home. Another obstacle in sex education in the school system is peer pressure. Many teens feel pressured into having sex or not comfortable enough to really speak out and speak their mind in regards to sex. Parent-oriented sex education allows the parents to assess their children and determine when they are ready to learn about sex education. It also allows the parent to determine what they want their child to learn, when they want it, and how they'd like to teach it to them. In today's society, religion is a very hot topic. Our religions vary greatly among individuals. Moslin, a writer of MSCB, stated, the courses clash head-on with various religious values. So having sex education taught in school can be a major issue because many parents believe in no sex until marriage. So as you can see, they probably don't want their children being taught how to have safe sex. As you can see now, sex education should be taught home at the parents' own discretion. It allows children to see that there are actual, real consequences of having sex. That sex isn't just a fun game. Sex can result in an actual child. I feel like too much at school education results in children not knowing the consequences that come with having sex. So I plead with you to please vote against sex education being taught in the school system. For our children need to know that sex education has a real result.